Faded Love, Level 1. Okay, this is one of Bob Wills's most beloved pieces, along with San Antonio Rose and Maiden's Prayer. It's probably in the top 3. This is in the key of D major. So go back and review your D major scale and arpeggio. And we're in cut time, or 2/2 time. So there's an explanation of that in the a lesson having to do with time signature or meter signature. So just to recap, so when you hear it, you count it, it's 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and, but the half note gets the 1 and instead of a quarter note. So that's you can't listen to it until, if it's cut time or 2/4, you have to see whether it's written one way or the other. The meter signature gives a little bit of information of the rhythm section. That's one reason to write it in cut time as opposed to 2/4. This is a 2-step dance, by the way. So the form is A, B. So you play the A, which is 16 measures, and then you play the B, which is 16 measures. So you don't repeat either part. The chord progression is the same for both parts, but the melody is different. Okay, so we're going to start out with 2 pickup notes, so they come in on the 2 and. On a downstroke. So it's 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. Okay, so that's 2 and. Then we go to the A. Then we have an A dotted quarter, excuse me. So that's 1 E and 2 E and so that dotted quarter, 2 E and up on the B there. So we have 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 E and 1 and 2 and. So there's a lesson covering dotted rhythms. Go back and review that to make sure you're solid on that. But those dotted quarter, slurred to eighth phrases are going to occur throughout this entire piece. So you need to be good and solid on that. Okay, taking it from the top again. So we start out with a D, F sharp, A, slurred to the B, A, F sharp, E, D, D with the ring finger now, the higher D. So we have a D, then another D, slurred to the E. Notice I'm using the 4th finger for that E. Then D again, slur C sharp to B. Okay, so measures 5 and 6 are the same as 1 and 2. Okay, measure 7 is an E. E slurred to F sharp. E. Now we play the same 2 notes as the pickup notes, D, F sharp. This time we're going to slur those 2 up, as opposed to the beginning where it's down, up. So here from the end of measure 8. Okay, the next 4 measures are the same as the first 4 measures. So it's A, B, slur, A, F sharp, E, D, 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 E. Remember the 4th finger, D, slur from C sharp to B. Then A, D, F sharp, open E, B, then D, D slurred to E, then D. So that D is the last note of the A section. At the end of that 16th measure, we have pickup notes leading into the B section. So at the very beginning, the B section starts essentially the same as the A section, an octave higher. So D. Well, notice also that was D, D, D. That's an up bow. So down, up, down, But pick the bow up and start down again to begin the pickup notes for the B section. So we have a down, and then we have another down. So, like I said, you just pick it up. So we have D, F sharp, A slurred to B, A, first finger on the F sharp, E, D, then B, C sharp, D. Okay, same move as the beginning of the B section where you go D, F sharp, A, slurred to B, A, F sharp, E, D, then E slurred to F sharp, E again. Once again, pick the bow up and start the next phrase with a downstroke. D, F sharp, A, slurred to B, then A, F sharp, E, D, B, C sharp, D, C sharp, B, A, D, F sharp, E, B, C sharp, D, slurred to E, D again. So the last 4 measures of the B section are the same as the last 4 measures of the A section. So notice when you play it the second time, if you're going to repeat, which you probably will, play it more than once. So it's down, up, down, down. So you have to, once again, pick your bow up to start with a downstroke to start over again at the top. Okay? With these slurs and dotted rhythms, this is a little bit more on the advanced side for level 1, but I think it still fits within the parameters of what we call level 1. So just make sure you're solid on your dotted rhythms and using your 4th finger where we need to. Let me put this together with the metronome at 60 beats per minute, and you can hear how the whole thing sounds all together. 1 and 2 and 1 and. You want to start over again. Okay, there you go. Faded Love, level 1.